Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, Counter-Spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
We go back 86 years to June 17th, 1936. Arch Oboler's Lights Out. Catwife. You may have heard this before. I tell you, it's still just as spooky as ever. We thank you for tuning in on this TGI Friday, 17th day of June, 168th day of the year, 197 days remaining until the end of the year. Sir Francis Drake claims a land he called Lova Albion for England on this date in 1579. That land is now known as California. The American Revolutionary War Battle of Bunker Hill took place on this date in 1775. The Statue of Liberty arrives in New York Harbor on this date in 1885. The Navy Hospital Corps established in 1898. The College Board introduced its first standardized test on this date in 1901, the predecessor to the SAT. President Hoover signed the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act into law in 1930. In 1932, about 1,000 World War I veterans amassed at the U.S. Capitol as the U.S. Senate considered a bill that would give them certain benefits. In Kansas City on this date in 1933, on the Missouri side, 4 FBI agents and captured fugitive Frank Nash gunned down by gangsters attempting to flee Nash. In 1963, the Supreme Court ruled 8-1 in Abion School District versus Shemp against allowing the reciting of Bible verses and the Lord's Prayer in public schools. 5 White House operatives arrested on this date in 1972 for burglarizing the office of the Democratic National Committee in an attempt by some members of the Republican Party to illegally wiretap the opposition. A joint understanding agreement on arms reduction signed on this date in 1992 by President Bush and Russian President Boris Yeltsin. It would be later codified in the START II treaty. Following a televised low-speed highway chase and a failed attempt at suicide, O.J. Simpson arrested on this date in 1994 for the murder of his wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ronald Goldman.
Police in Anaheim, California, Orange County, say they are following a white Ford Bronco northbound in Anaheim. In that Ford Bronco is O.J. Simpson with a gun to his head. It was just a short time ago that O.J. called the CHP on his cell phone telling them he was going to commit suicide. The California Highway Patrol says they have identified O.J. Simpson as the man driving the car. They're going slowly down the freeway. If you look into the window of the car, you can see the gun to his head. The police are staying some distance back. They've closed down the entire freeway.
Reporter Greg Jarrett. Now, the criminal trial would fail, but a civil trial succeeded against O.J. Simpson. Unfortunately, the family never got any money. Why? Because O.J. Simpson's primary source of income was his NFL pension. And according to California law, pensions cannot be attached. And thus, O.J. Simpson continues on this day. There was a lot of talk when the verdict came out regarding Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, and Amber Heard was going to have to pay all this money to Johnny Depp. And they said, well, she'll get away with it. O.J., no, because it's different. She's still working. So, she'll have to, if she works again, she's going to have to pay a lot of money and see very little of what she earns. In 2008, hundreds of same-sex couples got married across California on the first full day that gay marriage became legal by order of the state's highest court. However, California voters went on to ban gay marriage in November. In 2015, 9 people killed in a mass shooting at Emmanuel African Methodist Episcopalian Church in Charleston, South Carolina. That was in 2015. And 1 year ago today, the Juneteenth National Independence Day, signed into law by President Biden to become the first federal holiday established since Martin Luther King Jr. Day in 1983. Among those passing away on this date in history, actor Jeff Chandler, who passed away at just 42 years of age, actress Pamela Britton, Kate Smith, When the Moon Comes Over the Mountain. Of course, she's better known today for her singing God Bless America. Actress Sid Charisse, Rodney King, Why Can't We All Just Get Along? And Gloria Vanderbilt, the fashion designer, heiress, and socialite. This is the birth date of one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence, William Hooper, the inventor of the shorthand system, John Robert Gregg. I could never figure out shorthand. You know, and if I was ever able to get it, people never could read it. Composer Igor Stravinsky, the inventor of the Toll House cookie, the first chocolate chip cookie, Ruth Wakefield, born on this date. Actor Ralph Bellamy, musician Red Foley, and the banjo player, actor, comedian, String Bean, David Aikman. Newt Gingrich turns 79 years old today, as does Barry Manilow. Actor Joe Piscopo, 71. From Dumb and Dumber, film director Bobby Farrelly, 64. From Wings, Thomas Hayden Church, 62. From As Good as It Gets and Talk Soup, Greg Kinnear is 59. Young Tabitha Stevens, from Bewitched, from the show's third season in 1966 to the last original episode in 1972. Erin Murphy, 58 years old. From the Wet Hot American Summer movie franchise, Michael Showalter, 51. From Saturday Night Live, MacGruber and The Last Man on Earth, Will Forte is 52. Venus Williams, the tennis star, 42 today. And Archie in the new Riverdale series, KJ Apa, is 25. Those some of the people who celebrate the 17th day of June as their birthday. And if this is your birthday...
Hi, we're the Four Freshmen, and we just want to say... Happy birthday to you!
And from 86 years ago, June 17th, 1936, Cat Wife. That's up next on this Friday Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox on your favorite station.
You ever make a change and then think, why didn't I do this years ago? Well, that's how people feel about switching to Medi-Share for their health care, especially now with inflation the way it is. People are very happy with the savings. Most families save about $500 a month when they switch. It's a huge help when prices are going up so fast in so many other areas. And Medi-Share's customer satisfaction rate is double that of health insurance. It's just a different experience, and people really like that. Medi-Share is an alternative to health insurance. It's a community of Christians who share each other's healthcare bills, and it's been going strong for over 25 years. It really is the gold standard, the most trusted name in healthcare sharing. Find out why people love it, find out why they rave about the customer service, and find out how good it feels to save some money right now. They're super easy to talk to. Here's the number, 833-34-BIBLE. That's 833-34-BIBLE, 833-34-BIBLE.
Thanks for joining us on this Friday Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. I figure you deserve to hear the original, since many times we have played the sequel to this, and not the sequel, but the redoing of this with Boris Karloff in the lead role, but let you hear the original. This episode of Lights Out, Cat Wife was the original broadcast 86 years ago, June 17th, 1936.
Arch Obler's Lights Out, everybody. It is later than you think. This is Arch Obler bringing you another in our series of stories of the unusual. And once again we caution you, these Lights Out stories are definitely not for the timid soul. So we tell you calmly and very sincerely, if you frighten easily, turn off your radio now. Cat Wife.
Stop me from coming to You can treat me mean, that's all right. Now get even with you.
Cut it out.
Someone will park till now. Oh, I love that song, Queen.
For the love of cut it out, will you? Your husband will be turned down here in a minute. Come on, Queenie, we better blow out of here.
I guess we better go, Linda. No, don't go. Don't go. I don't want to be alone.
What do you mean alone? Your husband's in the next room, ain't he?
Oh, that guy. What does he know about having fun? Work, work, work. It makes me sick where I've never been sick before. Come on, kid. Stick around. Let's have some more fun. You can't stop me. Oh, gee, that's the most marvelous song I've ever heard.
Linda, for heaven's sake, Linda.
Well, speak of the devil. Hiya, Johnny boy. Come on in. The water's fine. Only it ain't water, huh?
Linda, for heaven's sake, I'm trying to work.
Oh, go away. Go away. You're spoiling my party. Throw him out of here, Kenny. He's only my husband.
Get out of here, you. Take that other woman with you. Go on, come on, clear up. Come on,
No, wait. Don't listen to him. It's my house. It's my house. You kick them out. My friends. You kick them out.
Linda, haven't you any consideration at all? I begged you, pleaded with you to try to keep these people out of the house when I'm getting some work done. And you persist in doing just the opposite.
You kick them out. My friends.
Yes, I kick them out and I'll do it again every time I find them here. They're no good. You've given me your word time and time again to give them up.
I'll call them back. I'll call them all back. You can't tell me what to do. Not me. They're my friends, mine. I'll give a dozen of you for one of them.
All right, Linda. If that's the way you feel, I guess you and I have finally come to the end of the road. You haven't got a grain of loyalty in you. All I ask is a little peace and quiet in my own home, and I can't even have that.
Go away. Go away.
Night after night, you and those people, yowling and screaming like a pack of alley cats. And you the worst of all. I'm through, Linda. I'm through with you for good.
Oh, no, you're not. Oh, no, you're not.
Keep away from me. Keep away. Oh, Linda.
See? You're not through with me at all. You'll never be through with me. Never.
Oh, Linda. Linda.
No, let me go. Let me go. I don't want you, you fool. You're not through with me. I'm through with you.
No, Linda.
I'm tired of you. Do you hear me? I'm tired of you. I'm gonna get so far away from that smug face of yours that I couldn't see it with a telescope.
Linda, my wife.
Your wife. Why do you think I married you?
I thought you loved me.
I married you because I was sick of working in a two-bit barber shop, because I was sick of living in a hall bedroom wearing bargain sale dresses. I wanted dough, plenty of it, all I could get. You were the best chance to get it that came my way.
No, Linda, you did love me. You must have loved me.
I loved you about as much as that canary up there loves its key. I told myself I'd stay with you a year, divorce you, stick you for plenty of alimony, and then get out.
But we've been married 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. Because you fooled me, that's why.
I fooled you?
Yeah. You started to make a lot of money. More money than I ever thought you could make. So you're giving me the air, huh?
No, Linda, I love you. I'll always love you. I didn't mean what I said.
Well, I did.
Oh, Linda, don't leave me. You're no good. I know you're no good, but heaven help me, I love you. I'll never love anybody else.
Get out of my way.
No, I won't let you go. You've got to stay.
Keep your hands off me.
You're no good. You've cost me my self-respect. But you'll stay with me, or I'll cut you off without a cent. You won't get a dime from me, not a dime. Stop that. Stop knocking.
Oh, you Sam. You fat-headed Sam.
Stop that.
So you're going to cut me off without a cent, are you? Oh, you fool. I've got everything that belongs to you now. You hear me? Everything.
What are you talking about? What are you saying?
This house. It's in my name, isn't it? The car. It's in my name, isn't it?
I know, but... Oh, no, you wouldn't.
Oh, wouldn't I? Well, listen to this, my darling husband. I cleaned out the bank account yesterday.
No.
Every cent of it. I won't be in the street. You will. Now, this is my house. Get your things and get out of here.
I'll kill you.
No, stop.
I'll kill you.
You come near me. Let me go. Let me go.
Oh.
You touch me again, I'll tear your eyes out.
You cat.
Get out of my way.
That's what you are, a cat. A big, white, heartless cat. You think like one, you squeak like one, you claw like one. You even look like one. Cat, that's what you are, a great white cat. I didn't marry a woman. I married a cat.
Keep it up. Keep it up. You're doing swell.
Laugh at me. Go on, laugh at me. But you're a cat. A sneaking, yowling cat.
Now, that's enough of that. You stop saying it.
A cat. A cat. You hear me? A cat.
Stop staring at me like that. Stop staring at me. John, what's happening to me? John, my head, I can hardly see. John, help me. John.
Linda.
What are you staring at? What are you staring at? What are you...
Linda! Linda!
Oh, now, John, you've got to control yourself. Everything will be all right.
Oh, Doctor, what have I done? What have I done?
John, please, pull yourself together. You're not entirely to blame for what happened.
What did I do? I did it. I'm to blame.
Stop talking like that. Preposterous to say you're to blame. She was hysterical, John. And the suggestion that she was a cat caught her in an unguarded moment and resulted in a temporary neurosis.
Oh, Doctor, she's got to get well. She's got to.
Of course, she'll be all right. A little rest, quiet, and in a few days it'll all be forgotten.
Is she sleeping?
Yes. I gave her a sedative. She's resting very comfortably.
Can I go in and see her?
But I tell you, she's sleeping, John.
I know, but... Oh, I've got to see her. I've got to look at her. I've got to make sure she's all right. Don't you see? I've got to make sure.
John, please. You've had a hard time of it. You'd better get to bed and get some rest.
Oh, no, Doctor, listen to me. I've got to see her again. I've got to make sure that she's all right. I can't rest until I know.
I tell you... Oh, very well. Just for a moment.
Yes.
Be very quiet.
Yes.
There. You see? She's resting very nicely.
Doctor, look.
What?
Her hand. Look at her hand.
They're claws.
And her teeth. Her teeth. Linda!
No, John. You'll waken her.
Linda! Listen to her.
Steady, John.
I can't stand it. I tell you, I can't stand it. She's Linda. She's my wife, my beautiful wife. Linda! Linda!
Sorry, John.
It's all right. I guess I'm going a little crazy myself. What's happening to her? What is it?
I don't know, John. I don't know.
Oh, listen to her. You've got to do something, Doctor. You've got to. You're my friend. You've got to help me.
What? In the name of all that's rational, what?
Think there must be something you can do. A drug, something, anything.
No, John, I don't know what to say. I can't think. I'll call in someone else. That's it. I'll inform the authorities. They'll take care of everything.
No, wait.
What's the matter? What is it?
You're going to inform the authorities?
Yes, of course, John. Don't you see it's the simplest way out?
Way out?
Of course. For you and for me.
What do you mean?
John, this horrible thing that's happened to Linda, it goes beyond just you and me. It goes beyond the normal into the supernatural. Everyone should know about it. The world should know about it. Science.
You mean you're going to let everybody know what's happened to Linda?
Of course I am.
But you can't do that. She's my wife. You hear me? My wife.
No. Now, don't get excited again, John. Listen sensibly. We owe it to science.
Science? Who cares about science? She's Linda. She's my wife, and I cursed her to God and turned her into a yowling beast. It's my shame, mine. And you're not going to tell a living soul about it. No one, you hear me? No one.
It's my duty, John. I must inform the authorities.
No. Keep away from that phone. Keep away, I say.
I'm sorry, John.
Oh.
John, my friend.
No. Try to sleep, darling. Try to sleep. Yes, I know, darling. But it's almost morning. You must rest. Sleep, Linda. Sleep, my beloved. All right, darling. I've got to be strong. I've got to help you. And I did help you. He was going to tell them about you. Everyone. They've taken you away from me, locked you up.
From 86 years ago, June 17th, 1936, Arch Oboler's Lights Out, Catwife. Thank you for tuning in to Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, and we'll take a look at the news from 86 years ago following these messages.
No offense, but are you a little fat when you look in the mirror? How would you like to learn the secrets to lose 3 to 5 pounds a week easily without joining the gym or going through any crazy diets? It's called Body Sculpt by Med Diet. For the last 2 decades, we've been helping people just like you that have pounds they want to shed. We've helped millions of people lose thousands and thousands of pounds over the years. And now it's your turn. Learn the secrets of how to lose weight with one simple phone call. You'll see an amazing difference in a matter of days. Don't believe us? We'll offer you a money-back guarantee. If you're ready to start losing weight right now, call right now to learn more about your risk-free order to Body Sculpt.
Call for your risk-free offer. 800-738-5332. 800-738-5332. 800-738-5332. That's 800-738-5332.
Are you in bad pain? You know what I mean. Your knees hurt. Your shoulder hurts. Your elbow and back are constantly killing you. And I'm sure you've tried every pain pill or cream available at the drugstore. Am I right? Well, here's something you haven't tried. Pain Magic. Pain Magic is not available at any drugstore. The only place you can get it is by calling the special toll-free number I'm about to give you.
And to make things even better, call right now and find out about our buy one, get one free offer. We're so confident it'll work for you that we offer a free bottle with your purchase. No prescription required.
Call now to learn how you can get Pain Magic and get rid of your pain. Remember, your results may vary.
800-492-8164. 800-492-8164. 800-492-8164. That's 800-492-8164.
Thank you for tuning in to Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox here on your favorite station. We're listening to an episode of Lights Out, Catwife, as it was originally broadcast on Wednesday, June 17th, 1936, in the newspapers of that Thursday. All the way back 86 years ago, these were some of the headlines. An appeal went out to President Roosevelt to intervene in the East Arkansas cotton workers' strike, while authorities received reports of 3 floggings. Norman Thomas, the socialist candidate for president, sent the request to Roosevelt after Miss Willie Sue Blayton, 29, of Memphis, and the Reverend Claude C. Williams, 41, of Little Rock, told of being beaten by 6 men near Earle, Arkansas last night. The third alleged victim, Roy Morlock, 35, of Parkin, Arkansas, sharecropper, acting as runner for strike leaders, told Memphis police he was beaten by several men who used their fists and a small sledgehammer. Miss Blagden and Williams said they went to Earle to conduct the funeral of Frank Weems, a Negro sharecropper who they say they heard was beaten to death. Sheriff Howard Curlin of Earl County said a wide-open investigation will be held if the victims of the reported floggings made a formal complaint. A Democrat chant of 12 long, weary, tragic years under Republican rule echoed in the Senate today, the Republican convention theme song of 3 long years under the New Deal. The Democrat response to the note sounded at Cleveland by Senator Stoeber of Oregon. The keynoter came from Senator Clark, the Missouri Democrat, as he and Senator Thomas, the Democrat of Oklahoma, discussed the Republican convention in critical terms. Laborite foes cracked down on Britain's Minister of War from 2 sides the eve of an anticipated formal decision to lift sanctions from Italy. A peer and a member of Commons used sharp language to protest Secretary Alfred Duff Cooper's statement of yesterday that it is the duty of those in authority to frighten the people of this country out of their wits. Lord Ponsonby, the Labour peer, told a peace rally Duff Cooper should be confined as a deliberate, dangerous, and disgraceful scaremonger. Later, Emmanuel Shinwell, the Labourite who ousted Ramsay MacDonald from his Seaham Harbour seat at the last general election, asked Commons whether the War Secretary should not quit being a bogeyman. Acting at the request of the National Labor Relations Board, Senator Harold Ickes today withheld from the Jones and Laughlin Steel Company a contract for 1.4 million pounds of steel for use on the Imperial Dam in Arizona. The Interior Department chief said the stopping of contract negotiations ordered because the steel company had been found guilty by the Labor Board of unfair labor practices. With 5 people under arrest, an intensive search organized for 2 others in what Los Angeles District Attorney Burton Fitts called a nationwide self-mutilation racket through which insurance companies had been duped of $1 million a year in false accident claims. 5 Long Beach, California residents arrested in connection with a local insurance case, and Fitts asked Minneapolis police to arrest Nathan Kazatsky and his wife Eva. He quoted Abe Donner as telling him Kazatsky, alias Jack Bray, purchased an accident policy for him and obtained a $1,000 settlement for a false automobile accident. Those some of the day's top news stories as reported in the newspapers of Wednesday, June 17th, 1936. On your radio, Lights Out. The conclusion next on this Friday Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox.
Are you suffering with arthritis or osteoporosis? Do you have diabetes? Did you know that these are just 2 of the hundreds of diseases that have seen improvement with Dr. Wallach's incredible longevity products? You can't get them at a health food store. The only way to get them is to call us at 800-214-0065. That's 800-214-0065. Do you have heart disease, fibromyalgia, or high blood pressure? Do you have a terrible time losing weight? Dr. Wallach can help. He was a veterinarian and cured diseases in animals. He felt that he could do the same for humans, so he became a physician. Over 50 years of research and helping people like you goes into every bottle of Dr. Wallach's amazing discoveries. Do you want to feel better? Learn how to treat the cause of your problem rather than covering up the symptoms with drugs. Call 800-214-0065. That's 800-214-0065.
On Saturday's Classic Radio Theater, we even go further back to June 18, 1935, an episode of Calling All Cars and the Chinese Puzzle from June 18, 1935. A Chinese merchant has been found hatchet-murdered in his San Diego store. That's on Saturday's Classic Radio Theater, but now the conclusion of Lights Out, Catwife, June 17, 1936.
Pointed at you, laughed at you. But I stopped him, Linda. I stopped him for you. He called me friend. But you're my wife, my beloved, and I love you. I've pleased you, haven't I, my darling? I never could please you before, could I? And now I've pleased you. I killed him, Linda. I killed my friend to save you. And if anybody comes, I'll say he never came here. And no one will know, darling. No one but you and I. What is it, darling? What's the matter? Why are you getting up? What is it? Why go to the window? What do you want? Oh, if I could only understand you. If I could only know what you're trying to say to me. Oh no! Oh, Linda! Linda, stop! I'm begging you to stop! Linda, beloved, stop! 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 Yes, I'm coming.
Morning, Mr. Taylor.
Oh, it's you.
I found this note saying you wanted to talk to me. Gee, I hope you're not going to quit taking milk from me, Mr. Taylor. I know I've been kind of late with deliveries the last couple of days, but you see, it's my heart.
No, I'm not going to stop taking milk. That's what I want to see you about. I want milk, more milk, cream, everything.
Oh, sure. How much do you want?
Oh, 4 bottles of milk. No, 6.
6?
Yes, and cream. 6 bottles of cream.
Is something wrong, Mr. Taylor?
Wrong? Why do you think something's wrong?
Well, I only meant...
You meant what? Speak up. You meant what?
Oh, now don't get sore, Mr. Taylor. I just meant, well, you don't look too good, and, well, you know how it is. Sometimes a fella has a couple too many, and he starts ordering all the milk in the world.
You fool. I'm not drunk. You want to sell me that milk, or do I have to get another milkman?
No, I'll get it for you.
Hurry.
6 quarts, 6 cream. Only him and his old lady. The guy's nuts.
Drink the milk, my beloved. Please. But you haven't eaten anything. You're hungry. You must be hungry. Oh, my darling, what do you want? I'll get you anything. Just eat. No, I can't let you out of the room. I can't. Someone might come to the door. They'd see through the windows. Oh, be patient, Linda, darling. I'll think of something. Oh, drink the milk for your own good, Linda. Please. No, dear. Don't do that. All right, dear. All right. I'll let you into the dining room. But you've got to stay away from the windows. Someone should see you. Here, let me carry you. Okay. All right, darling, all right. I won't. Go yourself. You see, my darling, your pretty living room. Everything in it just the way you fixed it. Everything. Oh, Linda, this horrible thing that's happened to us. I tell myself it isn't real. I'll wake up soon and everything will be the way it used to be. You and I. Linda, where are you? Oh, Linda, don't, no, Linda, don't touch my phone, Linda, could you do it? Oh, could you do it? Good morning, Mr. Taylor. Early again this morning, ain't you? Morning. Ever since you sent your wife to the country, my first customer every morning for the last 3 days you've been. Like I was saying to my wife this morning, I said, Yes, it's time. It's some other time. I'm in a hurry. My order, please. Yeah, but you ain't give me no order yet. How about a nice steak? What you can broil? No, nothing like that. But you broil a steak? I tell you, that's nothing. When my wife, she goes to the country, that's what I always make for mine taste. You lay the steak in the pan, and then you light the gas. I'm in a hurry, I tell you. Yeah, all right. You don't have to get so high blood pressure, Mr. Taylor. If you will tell me what you want, by God, I'll give it to you. Well, I don't know exactly. A couple of pounds of liver. Yes, that's it. Fresh liver. What? Again? You hurt me. Sure, I hurt you. But, by golly, for 3 days, ever since your wife, she went away, you eat nothing but liver. Are you going to fill my order? Sure. I will fill your order.
There. Did you ever see such nice fresh liver, huh? Oh, 2 pounds? Jawohl. There we are. By golly, it could be you was raising cats or something. Why do you say that? Well, every day you buy liver. This morning I catched a couple of mouses in a trap. Maybe you like to take them along for the cat too, huh? Don't say that! Don't say that! Mr. Taylor, the liver you forgot. By golly, that man is for it. Now what did I say that was wrong? Cats like to eat mouses.
Oh, my Linda, my dearest Linda, close to me, close to me. Oh, my darling, it's better this way. You can't leave me now. I'll have you with me always. I'll keep you here, just you and I. I won't answer it. They'll go away. All right. I'll answer it. No, stay here, my beloved. They mustn't see you. Be very quiet. Be very quiet. Yes, I'm coming. Well, what is it?
Are you the owner of this building?
Yes, what do you want?
Kerrigan's the name. I'm your neighbor. I've got that place across the alley from you.
Neighbor?
Yeah, Kerrigan's my name. I'm with the department.
Department?
Yes. I'm desk sergeant at the 3rd District Station.
Policeman?
Yes. I'm off duty today, so I thought I'd drop over and speak to you. Do you mind if I step in for a moment?
Step in? Oh, no, not at all.
Thank you. Well, you got a nice place here.
Yes, nice. Very nice.
You know, the same contractors made this place as made mine. You didn't know that, I'll bet.
No, I didn't.
Yes. Irishman by the name of Gilhooly. You put up all these bungalows along here on nothing but Blarney and the shoestring. Jumped out a 10-story window, they tell me, the day after the stock market crash. Lucky for him. If he was alive now, some of the people around here that bought places from him would murder him. What was the trouble they're having?
Trouble?
Say, now, speaking of trouble, reminds me why I come over. If you don't mind, I'll tell you.
Yes?
No, it ain't me that's complaining, Mr. Taylor. I'm the kind of man that can sleep in a boiler factory. But it's the Katie. There's a light sleeper for you. I always say that if a star in heaven twinkles too much, the noise wakes up me Katie.
What is the trouble?
Well, you know how the women are. Always finding something to make a fuss about. Hey, I'm not disturbing her, am I? Yeah. You know, your missus. She's not sleeping in the bedroom, lady.
No, of course not. There's no one in there.
I thought maybe seeing the door is closed.
No, I tell you, there's no one in there. My wife, she's out of town.
Oh, well, that's fine. I always like to talk things over man to man without the women around. The women are all right, I says, but they don't know how to straighten out little troubles with neighbors without calling names and pulling hair.
Oh, what is it? What's wrong? What do you want to tell me?
Well, to put it plain, it's the cat.
Cat?
Yeah, the cat. You just got it, didn't you?
You heard a cat?
Yeah. It started a few nights ago. Now, it ain't just a mean one, like I says, but Miss Katie, well, you see our bedroom window faces right on the alley. And by golly, she hears every meow that animal makes.
You're wrong.
Eh?
I have no cat.
But Miss Katie heard. I heard it too, for that matter.
I have no cat.
But I'm telling you, it come right from this house.
I tell you, I have no cat. Isn't that sufficient?
Well, now, seeing as you put it so plain, I'll be speaking up plain myself. I'm telling you, I heard a cat yowling last night, and the night before, and the night before that. And as sure as my name's Thomas Kerrigan, it come right from this house. Now, what do you say to that?
Get out.
Now, wait a second, Neighbor. Wait a second. Don't get on your high horse.
Get out.
Well, now, see here. I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just thinking maybe the animal's caught in your cellar without you knowing it. Now, if you let me go down...
I tell you, there's no cat here. Get out. Get out of here.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
You heard me. Get out of my house.
Well, yes, you are making a lot of noise about nothing, young fella. But it's your house. And if that's the kind of neighbor you want to be, I get... What? What are you standing there for? Get out! Get out! Now, just a minute. Take it easy. No cat, eh? Well, what was that I just heard? Nothing at all. You've got no right. Mister, you may not be a liar, but you sure have something close to it. But that ain't a cat in that bedroom there. I ain't never heard one. Get out! Get out of here! Oh, no, I won't. Listen to that cat. If that ain't creating a public nuisance, I'd like to know what it is. It's none of your business. This is my house. Get out of here. Now, stop pulling at me, Bucko. I may be off duty, but I'm still an officer of the law. And I'm telling you, that cat you got in there is violating the city ordinance. Now, if you don't make it shut up, serving me, Katie, I will. Stay away from that door. Stay away from that door. That ain't no cat you got it. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I lied. It is a cat. Just a cat. But I'll make it be quiet, but go away. Go away. Wait a minute. Take it easy. If it's just a cat, what do you get so excited? No, I'm not. Look at it. Your eyes are blazing. What's going on here? I think I'll have a look. No, stay away. Oh, no. Get away. Take it away. I told you to go. Big gun. If I only had big gun. You'll never use it. Never. Keep away from it. Help. I asked you to go, didn't I? I asked you to. Didn't I, Linda? You hurt me. You hurt me, asking. Linda, what's the matter? What are you going to do? Linda, keep away from him. What are you going to do? No, Linda! Get away from him! Linda! Stop! Oh! My eyes! Oh, I can't see. God, finally find it. Blood in my eyes. I'm blind. Oh, God, have pity on me. Help me to find it. It must be here. I dropped it somewhere. You're back now. Pressing against me. Oh, God, let me find that gun. I dropped it here somewhere. Find it. Got it. Yes, press close to me. I can't see you. Press close to me. I mustn't miss. There. Press, claw, what does it matter? You cursed animal. You've taken everything from me. My eyes, my life. Now I'll take... Linda! I heard my beloved, I heard you. I'm coming with you. Wait for me, Linda. My beloved. Wait.
It is later than you think.
Classic Arch Oboler from 86 years ago, June 17th, 1936, Lights Out and Catwife. Thanks for joining us here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Would you do me a favor and thank this station and support their advertisers? It's their kindness and courtesy that allows us to be with you each and every time we roll around here on your favorite station. Also, we want to let you know that if you miss a day, you don't have to miss a single show. You can hear our shows on demand at my webpage, classicradio.stream. You can stream our shows. You can learn more about classic radio collecting. You can contact me there. And if you want to buy me a copy, you can do that there too. Although more than likely I won't spend the money that you send on coffee. I'll end up getting either a Dr. Pepper or some more great old-time radio shows for you to hear here. Thank you for tuning in. Tell all your friends that great radio shows are right here at this spot on the dial. Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox on your favorite radio station.